take a look at the market today as we end the quarter for March 31st, 2025. And we started the day in the red deeply, but we rallied throughout. Now, part of this has to do with some option activity around a JPMorgan put caller, which is complex, but basically the market was to be supported today, and that's why you saw this rally. Now, you could easily see more follow through to the downside tomorrow or follow through to the upside. We'll see. We have the tariff data that comes out on Wednesday, and we'll know a little bit more about what the look of the Trump tariffs will be and how that will impact the economy and markets. Now, for today overall, you did still continue to see weakness out of the Mag 7. Only Apple and Google were up on the day, and Google was barely up. Apple up nearly 2%. You had Nvidia, Microsoft, Amazon all down nearly right around 1%. Tesla down 1.6%. But a lot of the other sectors were very, very green. You had financials doing very well. Wells Fargo up 1.5%, for example. Healthcare doing well. AbbVie up over 2%, for example. And really across the board, outside of those Mag 7, the market was relatively strong. Had a nice little bounce back here. So not something that surprises me. I think this is starting to look like 2022, and you're getting that look and feel. Even the best sector by far that year was energy, and it's once again the best sector this year. What's the worst sector? 2022 technology, this year technology. So looking very similar to 2022. Now, on the other asset classes, we had treasuries up a little bit. That means yield down slightly. The dollar index was up 0.1%. Gold finished up 1.2%. Just continues to be a bastion of strength in a world of uncertainty and geopolitical volatility. And I don't see this stopping anytime soon. Now, usually when you say that, you do get a bit of a pullback. So that wouldn't shock me either. But I do think, medium to long term, you still see this durable trend in gold. Bitcoin futures were down 0.2%. So continues to not be this safe haven like gold is. Everyone talks about it as the digital gold. It's not acting like it. It is a risk off asset. It's correlated more with the big tech stocks than it is with gold or any other type of asset. WTI crude settled up 3%. Once again, rhetoric out of the White House talking about Putin and saying he's not playing ball and they might institute more sanctions on Russian oil and countries that do business with Russia, etc. And then also you have a potential war with Iran, talking about that. And those sabers are rattling once again. So that's pushing up oil prices, and you continue to see strength there. Goldman Sachs put out today, they cut their S&P 500 target to 5,700 from 6,200. So down nearly 10% on their target. Now, I usually don't really put much credence into that, but it's something that a lot of people do pay attention to is, the higher tariffs and all of that. So that was the market today. Really was all around this JPMorgan put caller that was in play today. It expired today, so that's kind of behind us. But now it's kind of free to move based on what the economic challenges ahead likely are. And I think until you get a strong pivot from the Fed in a more dovish manner, beyond just slowly winding down QT, I think you could see more volatility ahead. That was the market today for March 31st, 2025.